Good morning, YouTube. This is Tom, Negotiating with Jesus. I'm going to do a review of everything I've done. So, how to become a good guitar player. So, I'm average, but I'm getting better and better. Back in the day, way back in the day, wanting to be just a music lover, wanting to learn to play. So, the idea of either playing or playing in a band. So I was in a band early, but it was in the beginner stage. I was not a dedicated player, so it was a poorly developed band, but you learn chords. Of course, we're playing electric, so we're learning. You learn bar chords. And of course, I haven't practiced doing that, so it sounds rough. I am not the guy who just is playing all over and is amazing talent. I'm the guy who's doing, showing you what goes on in the kitchen, how to get to where you can perform something flawlessly. So you learn chords, and you've got to be able to move in a rapid manner. I think I took to rhythm. You get a little muting, you get a little lifting of fingers. Even the harder chords, the B7s. So you learn to play chords. You try and learn some phrasing, just some solo stuff, so I could memorize solos, but I did not learn all the notes in the neck. So now, move to the present day. I can play all kinds of songs. If you get to average, you can play 1,000 songs, 10,000 songs, and you can be very pleased, just enjoying, participating in music, playing other people's music, playing songs. Second band came along, and I practiced regularly, got probably the best I ever was, just because I practiced with another person very regularly. Could continue to play average, maybe slightly above. Now, this last couple years, decided to level up. So how to become good, how I got good at guitar is one of the channels I used. I think I'm going to put links to all the, or a bunch of the teachers that I have followed and tried to glean some information. So, saw the cage system, finally decided to figure that out. C, and I decided to learn chords, or learn systems, learn the key of C. No sharps, no flats. Music theory. It's a very simple, useful thing. If you're playing in the key of C, no sharps, no flats. If you look at a piano, it's all the white keys. Don't play the black keys. If you play the black keys, they're color notes. They're things added to surprise. And then you just are cautious about which ones fit well, because all of them fit well if you know what you're doing theoretically, or if you have a great ear. So all the white keys. Easy to see on a piano, not easy to see on a guitar. So I knew some scales, I knew basically, but the cage system, wow, super useful. And then people will tell you, don't get trapped by the cage system. Super useful. Go ahead and get trapped. Get trapped being an average player and enjoy being in music. It's like, how foolish to say, don't become an average player. Yeah, become an average player. It is fantastic to play 1,000 songs. And then you can try and focus on memorizing some and have something to take with you when you go camping. You take your guitar, guess what? Everyone wants to sit around your campfire and sing songs. Everyone, it's wonderful. You become, a campground star. You don't become a rock star, a campground star. Cage, C, 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 a G-shaped C. Super hard to stretch. I don't care about the G-shaped C, but there it is. this shape, this pattern of notes goes with the G shape. The E shape. These are all C's, of course. The D shape. In the key of C, C, A, G, E, D. Caged. C, A, G, E, D. So the key of C. If you want to play the key of D, everything moves up to C sharp, D. The C, the A, the C becomes a D. It's a D. The A shape becomes a D. So you play the same shape, C, A, G, E. That's a D. D. C, A, G, E, D. Super useful. Dang. All of a sudden, you're playing the key of C, 2 sharps. The same patterns work. The G is now up here. Oops, I'm in E. Right? Is that right? No, it was right. Yeah, still kind of a average player, almost grasping all of this information. So caged, then triads, getting Daniel Seraph, triads, 3 notes, C, E, G, makes the C chord. So if you're playing on a piano, hit the C, the E, and the G. Brum, you move up to the next one, it's the D minor. You're not touching the black keys. Your fingers just move up exactly the same position. Super easy to see on a piano. You're playing an E minor. You're playing an F. You're playing a G. Now you're playing an F. Yeah, G major. Then you're playing an A minor. Then you're playing a B diminished. Exactly the same shape. The white keys only, and you end up an octave playing 8 keys. When you get to the 8th movement, you're back at the C. So triads, super helpful. And then now I'm on Molly Tuttle, just doing some practice cross picking, because picking discipline is helpful. So all these things, maybe I'm trapped in a box. I also did some exercise for memorizing notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So I did exercises playing all the notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm only doing the key of C, trying to get one thing down. Playing notes, Molly Tuttle, doing some picking exercises. Also, so the key, last thing, so the Molly Tuttle thing, the triads, memorizing the notes. I even sing them at times. The key of C, the chord of C. I did, lastly, I did the caged on each string. So learning the notes going up and down, going across, and then you'll start seeing the patterns that go diagonally from a low place. Learning notes, that's the whole thing of where I'm at now, doing triads, practicing triads with the picking that Molly Tuttle, cross picking just to get some discipline with my pick hand. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I'm broadening that a little bit, but just doing the little thing every day, practicing not for hours, but for minutes every day. Sunday I often take off. But the idea, if you do tortoise activities, you're going to take small steps and you're just not going to stop. The tortoise just grinds it out. The hare, woo, I learned the Eddie Van Halen eruption solo. Flashy, looks like this is the champion. The tortoise, the lesson is the tortoise wins the race. Keep grinding it out. That's it. I'll put some links in.